Everyone knows Porsche as the brand that creates sleek, high-performance sports cars. The name itself is synonymous with luxury and speed. But did you know that Porsche started out not as a car manufacturer, but as a design and engineering firm? And even more surprising, its origins are closely tied to the Volkswagen Beetle, one of the most iconic mass-market cars in history. The story of Porsche is not just about cars, it's about innovation, engineering excellence, and an unwavering commitment to pushing boundaries. From wartime contracts to world-class racing dominance, Porsche's journey is one of resilience, creativity, and ambition. Ferdinand Porsche was born in 1875 in Maffersdorf, Austria-Hungary, now part of the Czech Republic. His father was a plumber, and like most young boys of his time, Ferdinand was expected to follow in his footsteps. But young Ferdinand had other plans. He was fascinated by electricity and engineering, often sneaking into his father's workshop at night to experiment. By the age of 14, he had built a functioning electric motor, an achievement that was almost unheard of at the time. His passion led him to Vienna, where he worked as an apprentice before joining the electric car department at Lohner Werke. It was here that he designed one of the first ever hybrid vehicles, the Lohner Porsche. In 1931, Ferdinand Porsche founded his own engineering consultancy, Dr. Ing. HCF Porsche GmbH, in Stuttgart, Germany. The company didn't start by building cars. It was primarily focused on designing vehicles for other manufacturers. One of their earliest projects was designing the Volkswagen Beetle for the German government. The idea was to create an affordable people's car. Volkswagen in German means people's car, and it became one of the most successful automobiles in history. During World War II, Porsche was involved in designing military vehicles, including tanks. However, when the war ended, Ferdinand Porsche was arrested by the French authorities for his involvement in Nazi war efforts. He was imprisoned for nearly 2 years without trial. In his absence, his son, Ferry Porsche, took over the company's operations. With his father in prison, Ferry Porsche had to find a way to keep the company alive. He realized that designing cars for other manufacturers would not be sustainable, so he made a bold decision to build a car under the Porsche name. The result was the Porsche 356, a lightweight rear-engine sports car with a sleek design. Built in a small Austrian sawmill, the 356 quickly gained a reputation for its performance and reliability. It was not just another car, it was a statement, a blend of precision engineering and pure driving pleasure. By the early 1950s, production moved to Stuttgart, and Porsche was on its way to becoming one of the most respected automotive brands in the world. As successful as the 356 was, Porsche needed something even more revolutionary. In 1964, Ferry Porsche's son, Ferdinand Alexander Porsche, designed what would become the most famous Porsche model of all time, the Porsche 911. Unlike its predecessor, the 911 featured a 6-cylinder engine, a more aggressive stance, and cutting-edge technology that made it an instant hit. It was a car designed not just for enthusiasts, but also for the racetrack. The 911 became the foundation for Porsche's future models and still remains one of the most iconic sports cars in history. Porsche wasn't just making luxury sports cars, it was proving them on the track. Throughout the 1960s and 70s, Porsche dominated endurance racing. The Porsche 917, a car built specifically for Le Mans, won the 24-hour race in 1970 and 1971, cementing Porsche's reputation as a motorsport legend. This tradition continued with cars like the Porsche 956, 962, and later the 911 GT1, all of which secured multiple victories on some of the world's most challenging circuits. Porsche shocked the automotive world in 2002 with the launch of the Cayenne SUV. Many purists believed Porsche was abandoning its sports car heritage, but the Cayenne was a massive success, becoming Porsche's best-selling model and keeping the company financially stable. In 2019, Porsche took another bold step into the future with the Taycan, its first fully electric sports car. With blistering acceleration and cutting-edge technology, the Taycan proved that electric cars could be just as thrilling as their gasoline-powered counterparts. Today, Porsche is one of the most successful automotive brands in the world. It consistently delivers record-breaking sales, with models like the 911, Panamera, Cayenne, and Macan dominating their respective segments. Beyond cars, Porsche has expanded into electric mobility, high-performance hybrids, and even motorsport-inspired technology for everyday driving. Ferdinand Porsche's vision of blending innovation with performance has stood the test of time. From designing the Volkswagen Beetle to dominating motorsports and pioneering electric vehicles, Porsche has always been ahead of the curve. But what do you think? Do you believe Porsche will continue to lead the way in performance and innovation? Or will the shift to electric cars change the brand's identity? Let us know in the comments. And if you love stories of innovation, luxury, and motorsport, be sure to subscribe to Brand Chronicles for more insights into the world's greatest brands.